Listen, let's just get our diplomatic passports. Because apparently in Congo you can get
Really?
diplomatic passports like candies. You know, they just gave a diplomatic passport to Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
He's
Now,
in
he deserves
Kinshasa
it.
right
He
now.
deserves it. Because Jean-Claude Van Damme, I think, should get a diplomatic passport in each African country that he visits. Because this man has influenced a generation of men and women with all his movies. So much so that, in my country, in Central African Republic, we said that when somebody dies, Van Damme found it means Van Damme killed him.
Yo!
Vandal.
That's
Tu vois,
crazy.
Vandam, et ils ont changé le Vandam à Vandal. Donc, Vanda veut dire, c'est le diminutif de Vandam, quoi. Donc,
That's crazy.
Vandal, on be a fan of Petit Beaver. Donc, c'est te dire comment Vandam a marqué les esprits.
Non, c'est clair. C'est clair.
Si Sylvester Stallone arrive, mais il va sortir des points. Joe, mais moi, je veux lui donner le passeport des diplomatiques. Oh, for me, my heroes.
Was he really born was he born in
It could be.
the famous Belgian-born film actor received a diplomatic passport of the Democratic Republic of Congo in the Congolese capital of Kinshasa Wednesday. Okay. The diplomatic passport was presented to Van Damme on behalf of DR Congo President Felix Tshisekedi. In DR Congo, Van Damme is very popular, which is facilitated by the local legend that the actor was born in the city of Lubumbashi in the southeast of the African country. Hey! Oh, okay, he's a national. However, Van Damme was born in the Belgian... Huh? Oh, it's a legend. However, Van Damme was born in the Belgian capital of Brussels, although his parents visited the Congolese province of Upper Katanga. I mean, the thing is this, to me, I understand the respect that we all give to Van Damme. We'll see the movies, but it is a diplomatic passport. You see what I mean?
But it's a national treasure, man.
For Belgium, or the US, not for Congo. He's not a national treasure of Congo. I'm sorry, come on.
Of course. But the funny thing is that as Africans we're giving these things, but Americans will not give Kofi Olomide diplomatic passports for sure. Or Fadi Pupa for that matter. Fadi who is that?
You see what I mean? What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Let's not go to America. Would the Belgian government give... Where's this music coming from? I guess there's an Airbnb upstairs. Sometimes people do parties. Listen, would the Belgian government, would they give a diplomatic passport to Kofi Olomide? Would they give a diplomatic passport to Fali Pupa? Would they give a diplomatic passport to me?
No. Maybe to you.
But what about listen, there's a difference between giving you a medal, saying, yo, listen, c'est la médaille des arts et métiers, something you see what I mean? Listen, my father has French Légion d'honneur. He has Chevalier des Ordres des Métiers in France. He has a lot of these things that they gave him, but they never gave him nationality or passport. Listen, how am I going to give you a passport of my country? You're not even this nationality. Come on. Are they distributing these passports like candies? Listen, when they gave it to Kofi, I was like, in a way, he's really one of the ambassadors of the culture. And they give him a diplomatic passport. Why not? But even then, I was like, they should give him a medal, something something specific. A diplomatic passport is a passport for diplomats. It's like I had a diplomatic passport because my father was a diplomat for a long time. He probably still have it. I don't know. But he's a man from the States. It's not a something you give to everybody that you like or everybody that is a celebrity that comes. So what? Next, so who's next? Antonio Banderas, J-Lo, like everybody's gonna receive a diplomatic passport. Puff Daddy's gonna arrive. They're gonna, oui, vraiment, méthode man. Ça se voit tu es congolais. Ça se voit tu es baluba. Allez, diplomatic passport. Yo! The thing is this. We have to
see what those guys are doing. I mean, not to cut you, Papaki.
Yeah.
When I see what the diplomatic passport they give to these other guys, like, not criticizing them, but the truth of the matter is that what are they doing with it? Flaunting it and taking very expensive private planes to go to Dubai and flaunting, the comfort of the planes. And we're not talking about private jet. We're talking about serious jumbo jets. It's like, bro, this is at the expense of the people of your country. Like,
at least we don't know.
Bottom line, that's what people are going to see. It doesn't matter. Even if it's somebody who's paying for it, the problem is that you're now representing a country. You are considered to be an official representative of the country. Not saying that you should go looking like a poor person, but you have a status to uphold. And I think a lot of these people are given things that they don't know. They don't know how to uphold and how to meet the kind of expectations that is expected for somebody who has this kind of title,
Yeah, but you see what I mean? What I mean is that, that's your mother's friend? What I mean is a diplomatic passport holds something, especially in different countries. You don't do the line in the same places in other countries too. You see what I mean?
Of course not.
It holds a special value. There's a line for diplomats, and when you have a diplomatic passport, you can travel with anything. Customs don't have the right to search your luggage anymore. So it's not like something. It's not in terms of the international treaties that govern all the countries. When you are a diplomat, you are a representative of your country, and for that, police have to treat you a certain way. Custom have to. So, if you start giving it to everybody, some countries might arrive one day and say, you know what? Diplomatic passports are diplomatic passport, except those from Congo, because they give it to anybody. And to me, there's this thing where you want to just give something to show the respect you have as a country to somebody, and understand that. But that's why we have medals. That's why you can give some special thing. You can give him a passport. Like you can give them an unlimited visa, for example. You can give them a permanent visa like the one I have, because I have a French passport, but I have a permanent visa that just whatever passport I have when I go to Congo, I can just go without ever doing a visa again. Same for my daughter, same for my wife. You can have something like that you give to some people, so they know they are always welcome in our country and they are always going to be seen as etc., etc. But a diplomatic passport? Listen, the thing is this. As a country, do you want to be taken seriously? Or do you want the people who are looking? Because listen, there are people that are looking. And those people, they might be in there in the dark where you don't see them, and then like, look at these crazy niggas. Look at what they invented. Look at what they're doing now. They're giving diplomatic passports to people without even thinking of, listen, what if tomorrow, not Jean-Claude Van Damme, but okay, let's say, what if tomorrow somebody travels with Jean-Claude, tell them to take this bag with them, etc., and somebody put drugs in that bag. And because it's a diplomatic passport, those people are like, yeah, listen, because you have a diplomatic passport, nobody will look inside of his luggage because they can't, right?
But you know that this is not necessarily true nowadays. No. I do know for a fact that African diplomatic passport. Go ahead.
Yeah. Imagine now that somebody does that, because I remember as a kid traveling with my parents, right? And the people from the custom asking my parents to open the suitcases. And my dad just looking at the person, and my mom just looking at the person. And the person like, yeah, you're gonna open these, like, ouvrez les valises. And my mom just gave them the diplomatic passport and all of our diplomatic passports. And then the guy was yelling until the superior came and looked at the passport and was like, yeah, you can go. And then the guy got scolded because as my family was actually Congolese ground wherever we were going. So I had a consular resident card. I had the diplomatic passport for years from Congo. Then I had the one from Ivory Coast. So I know what it is and I know what it does. Now imagine one of these people travel with Jean-Claude and he doesn't know, put in his bag some drugs or something. And now he arrives back to Belgium with this, and as he goes, somebody wants to control the thing. People are starting to make a fuss about, no, he's a diplomat, whatever. And people are like, no, he's not a real diplomat, etc. Imagine in Zaventem, they open the things, boom, cocaine.
Oh, dat is niet possible. Allee, zo quoi ça? Ça c'est de la drogue, meneer.
Dames en heren, let's go. So now imagine imagine the scandal now. Because people will say, even if it's not his fault, people will say, there you go. Some people thought that they could use the diplomatic passport to do shit just because they had it, and they thought they were
above the law.
Above the law. And that's where you're like, yo, as a country, you have to take your responsibilities with the documents you give to people. That's just my opinion.